As the spring market kicks off, you'll likely want to know what you can expect this season when it comes to buying or selling a house. While there are multiple factors causing some uncertainty, including the conflict overseas, rising inflation, and the first rate increase from the Federal Reserve in over 3 years, the housing market seems to be relatively immune. Hi, I'm Mark Renner from Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. I'm known as Mr. Omaha, and I've been voted the outstanding agent in Omaha twice. I am asked all the time, what's going to happen to this market next month, in 6 months? I did a video the other day on the 4 reasons why this is not a housing bubble. So to be consistent, and I get this information from the national prognosticators about the real estate market, I'm going to share with you what we expect the real estate market to do as we begin the spring market. However, many of us think the spring market has already begun. So let's talk about what you can expect from the spring market. Number one, mortgage rates will climb. Freddie Mac reports the 30-year fixed mortgage rate has increased by more than a full point in the past 6 months. And despite some mild fluctuation in recent weeks, experts believe that rates will continue to edge up over the next 90 days. As Freddie Mac says, the Federal Reserve raising short-term rates and signaling further increases mean mortgage rates should continue to rise over the course of the year. So if you're a first-time home buyer or a seller thinking of moving to a home that better fits your needs, realize that waiting will likely mean you'll pay a higher mortgage rate on your purchase. And the higher rate drives up your monthly payment and can really add up over the life of your loan. Number two, housing inventory will increase. There may be some relief coming for buyers searching for a home to purchase. Realtor.com recently reported that the number of newly listed homes has grown for each of the last 2 months, and the National Association of Realtors just announced the month supply of inventory increasing for the first time in 8 months. Now, the inventory of existing home usually grows every spring, and it seems based on recent activity, the next 90 days could bring more listings to the market. But if you're a buyer who's been frustrated with the limited supply of homes available for sale, it looks like you could find some relief this spring. However, be prepared to act quickly if you find the right home. If you're a seller, listing now instead of waiting for this additional competition to hit the market makes sense. Your leverage in any negotiation during the sale will be impacted as additional homes come to the market. Home prices will rise. Prices are always determined by supply and demand. Though the number of homes entering the market is increasing, buyer demand remains very strong. As Realtor.com explains in their recent housing report, during the final 2 weeks of the month, more new sellers entered the market than during the same time last year. However, with 5.8 million new homes missing from the market and millions of millennials as first-time home buyers, housing supply faces a long road to catching up with demand. So what does that mean for you? With the demand for housing still outpacing supply, home prices will continue to appreciate. Many experts believe the level of appreciation will decelerate from the high double-digit levels we've seen over the past 2 years. That means prices will continue to climb, but just at a more moderate rate. Most experts are predicting home prices will not depreciate. So won't increasing mortgage rates cause home prices to fall? While some people may believe that a 1% increase in mortgage rates will impact demand so dramatically that home prices will have to fall, experts say otherwise. The senior vice president and chief economist at Fannie Mae says, what I will caution against is making the inference that interest rates have a direct impact on housing prices. That is not true. Freddie Mac studied the impact that mortgage rates increasing by 1% has had on home prices in the past, and they found that mortgage rates jumped by 1% 6 times in the last 30 years. In each case, home values increased. So again, if you're a first-time home buyer or a repeat buyer, waiting to buy likely means you'll pay more for a home later in the year as compared to its current value. Okay, I was waiting for this next slide to come on. And here's continuing with what you can expect from the spring market. The bottom line is there are three things that seem certain going into the spring housing market. Mortgage rates will continue to rise. The selection of homes available for sale will modestly improve, and home prices will continue to appreciate just at a slightly slower pace. So if you're thinking of buying, act now before mortgage rates and home prices increased further. Thank you for watching my video. If you are a home buyer or a potential home buyer, I encourage you to go to my website at www.markrenner.com and click on special reports where you can buy this, where you can order. It's free. You don't have to buy it. Where you can order this special report, Home Buyers, How to Avoid Paying Too Much. This is simply a simple guide to help overpaying for your home. In today's complex, fast-paced market, you can't afford to learn these lessons through trial and error. The tips contained in this report will go a long way toward making you a savvy buyer. You can get this special report, as I said, at my website at markrenner.com, or just give me a phone call at 402-690-1687 or email me at mark@markrenner.com. I can send you this and other special reports in a digital form because so you can download them. I have them in a digital form, or I can send them to you in a printed brochure. Thanks again for watching today. Have a great day and be safe.